You can run, disgusting humans, but you can't hide.
They won't need to hide.
Ah, the Power Rangers. Me and my friends have been awaiting you.
What? We defeated these guys already. Yes, Knight. What's the deal?
Thanks to the reanimator, I brought back old monsters that you fought.
Well then, we'll take them down again. Dinosaur Might, ready to fight. Power Rangers, Dino Charge!
Attack!
These guys are way too strong. Seems like these future villains have gotten stronger since last time we fought.
They very annoying.
I think it's time to use the charged up backup plan.
What?
Rexy, let's go!
T-Rex Charger, engage!
Now that is a great battle. Definitely. Now, Rexy, let's finish this together. Master, save us!
You fools! I'm out of here.
Dino Charge Morpher, blast!
Monster extinct.
Hey guys, Roberto here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Power Rangers Dino Charge Rumble and Roar T-Rex. Now, this guy is really cool, and he's really huge, and he's just amazing. Now, if you guys don't know what a Rumble and Roar T-Rex is, it's basically a deluxe size of the normal T-Rex from the Megazord. And yeah, and he has sounds, and he's basically like the Japanese version, which came with the Megazord, Kyoryugen. Now, a really cool thing about this guy is that he comes with almost 30 sounds. He can walk, and basically, he just does a bunch of cool stuff. This guy was released around late August of 2015. Fortunately, I didn't have the money to afford him at the time because he was like $80. So I waited a while, and finally, he was like down to 50, and I was able to afford him, so I did get him. And yeah, but it took me a while, but I finally have him, so it's really cool. Now, this guy is 10 times better than the Japanese version. And Kyoryugen with Gabutira could only read like the chargers that you inserted in his mouth, and that's it. This guy can turn around 360. He can read chargers. He also has lights and sounds. He can make roars. He's stomping sounds. It's really a lot of cool stuff. Why did I say ghoul? Cool stuff. And yeah, so it's definitely a great pickup. Now for $80, I don't think it's like, definitely you shouldn't buy it at that price point. Maybe like $60 to $50. Now that's a little better. Of course, he is way better than Zord Builder in the normal version, which I'll be showing you guys in a few later in the review. I'll be showing you guys a comparison. Now we will be taking a look at him, but first let's take a look at the box. And let's just take this guy out of the way. He's really big. Now, if you thought this guy was big, the box is even bigger, so I don't even think it'll fit. Yeah, it's pretty big. Down here we have Dino Charger Red Ranger, and he's only the #1 charger. It says Rumble and Roar T-Rex Zord. Dino Stomp. Lights up, and it said in French on the bottom. Mighty Roar. 30 plus sound effects, so it's a lot of sounds for a toy. Up there is where the charger was. I do have the Dino Charger here. We'll be taking a look at that right now. Tail Smash 360. It does spin. And Power Rangers Dino Charge logo. And then like the background is like this really cool mountain or some type of beach. And there's like a bunch of Vivics just being destroyed and stuff. On the side, a really cool picture of the T-Rex. On the other side is an ad for the app where you can scan Dino Chargers. And the back is even more cool stuff. Dino Charge logo, Mighty Roar, and he's in the action and all stuff. You can insert the charger to charge it up. There's Dino Stomp sounds, 360 movement and all stuff, and then Tail Smash. And then Mightiest T-Rex, you control the action and something cool like that. And the bottom is the Dino Charge Red Ranger, and there's all the other Dino Chargers you can collect. And then on the side is the T-Rex Zord. Now here's the Dino Charger he comes with. Alright, so here's the Dino Charger, and it's basically a gold repaint of the regular red Dino Charger. And slides, you can flip them. It's basically the same Dino Charger. Here it is to scan it. And just for the heck of it, let's see what sound it makes. Dino Charge Morpher, but we all already know what sound it makes. But anyways, let's just do it. Now, real quick, let's make a comparison with the Rumble and Roar T-Rex next to the regular T-Rex that comes with the Megazord. And it is really small next to this guy. I think the Japanese version is like the middle, the middle, and then this guy's the tallest, I think. I don't have the Japanese version, so I'm not sure, but I think the Japanese version is like medium sized. And here's the American version, and it's pretty small. And see right here, there's a few differences. This is translucent here to see all the lights. The green eye is also translucent, so the lights can come out and stuff. There's some black paint here, and this is more show accurate on the head than it is with this guy because there's no black paint here. The tail looks a little better than this one. The tail here looks a little bit more like the show accurate version, but there is some missing paint here, as there's some missing paint here. Now this guy also imitates the Japanese version. The Japanese version, the head, you can go like this and it's gonna go down again. So you can't really leave it open like this. While the American version, you can open up the head and it could stay whichever way it wants. And yeah, the Japanese version, Gabutira, if you open up the head, which is closed down again, just like this guy. Alright guys, so finally here's the Rumble Roar T-Rex. So let's take a closer look at him. See right here, he's really big as I said before. I just can't get over the fact that how tall he is. The arms, you can move them. Let's take a look at the other side, which is basically the same thing. On the other side, you have the little button and to turn it on, but we'll take a look at that in a few seconds. The tail, you can move it around. See right here, there are all the screw holes on this side. And yeah. And then down here are some wheels to have it walk automatically. And then up here is the button, which is going to help you move the T-Rex around. We'll take a look at that in a few minutes. You can insert Dino Charger in there. And yeah, so let's turn it on since we've already taken a look at everything. Now there is a Try Me mode and there's the regular mode. Try Me is on this side. And all Try Me mode does is this. You can also spin them. But of course, this is Try Me mode, so only Try Me mode just gives you the option to just move them around. So yeah, that was Try Me mode. Now let's go on to the regular mode, which is the mode that we'll be using to spin him and everything. So of course, he does move as I said before. And yeah. And now let's take a look at the spin mode, which is really cool. My arm's in the way. Let's do that again. That was stupid. Okay, some way. Okay. So this is spin mode. And it plays the Mighty Morphin theme, which is a little... I'll tell you guys my opinion on that in a few seconds, but plays the Mighty Morphin theme, and it also says the Go Go Power Ranger phrase. Now, I really wish they put like the Dino Charge theme. I'm just saying, Mighty Morphin, you know, like, I get it that it's like you're trying to do a throwback and everything, but Dino Charge theme would have suited this a little better. I don't know, you know, it's just my option. It's just my thought. It does do some roar sounds too. So roar sounds, Go-Go Power Rangers, and Mighty Morphin theme. Now finally, we already taken a look at all of that. Now let's take a look at what it does with the Dino Charger. But here's the feature that it has to read the Dino Chargers. Now another feature that this guy has, which has like the 30+ double sound effects or whatever, is basically that he can read the auxiliary chargers, sort of. With Gabatira, you can insert a charger and it would say the name of the charger and all that. This guy doesn't do that. Instead, he just comes in packed with the sounds, and you just unlock them by pulling them up and down. I'll show you that in a few seconds. But he can make the sounds for Deinonychus, which is the Dino Cycle sounds, and all these other ones. For example, here is Stegosaurus or whatever, I forgot his name, and this is like the love sound or whatever. You know, different sound effects. But yeah. So let's see that. Now the camera will shake, so I'll try my best not to make it shake or whatever. But yeah, I have to just pull him down. So I'm gonna hold his legs down. Now, if you're familiar with Curizer, you can hear these, you can understand the sounds because this is what the sounds that Gabatira made when he was used when a special charger was inserted into him. I'm not sure about Dino Charge. I don't think that they ever made these sounds. But yeah, if you're familiar with these, then yeah. Also, if you have the T-Rex Supercharged Morpher, which you can insert these Dino Chargers too, the T-Rex Supercharged Morpher will do the same sounds as this guy. So that's like sort of, if you're familiar with the T-Rex Supercharged and all that stuff. So let's do another sound. I think that was the Dino Spike. I think. Not sure. And of course that was the fart sound, and it also just made the stomping sound. Yeah, that's the stomping sound. But that fart sound you just heard, yeah, that was one of the chargers. I forgot what the name was. It was the Dino Gas Charger or something like that. It was like the orange one, I think. So let's do another sound. That was Dino Cycle, I think. And that was the Stretchy Charger, which is makes the T-Rex's neck really long. I think they used that one in one of the Dino Charge episodes. So yeah, I'm not gonna show you guys every single sound because it's gonna be kind of hard to tell the difference between them. So it's better to just for you guys to just when you get it yourself, you can try out all the sounds. And yeah, here's the one where T-Rex next to the Plazio Charge Mech Zord. So you can see that this guy's really big. I don't think it's show accurate enough though, because like when you put the Plazio Charge, yeah, he wouldn't really. This guy wouldn't really fit connected to the Plazio Charge. He'd look a little bit too big. But remember, this is like a deluxe size version of the T-Rex. Now, my final thoughts on this toy is that it's a really cool toy. This makes up a lot for the T-Rex that we got with the Megazord mode. Of course, Bandai America couldn't pack all the sounds and features for that T-Rex, so instead they just made a better deluxe version of that T-Rex and put all the sounds and all that stuff and reading charger thing into this guy. Now, when I first heard about this guy, I thought that when you inserted like a different Dino Charger, he would read it. I didn't know that all the sounds were just packed into there and you could just unlock them by moving him around and stuff. That's sort of a bummer. I really wish they did the charger, you inserted a charger and it would make the sound instead, because it's a lot easier and I would have showed you guys all the sounds. Of course, it's going to be a little harder, to be trying to move him around and get all the different sounds, because that's, I can't really tell the difference between them. Most of the sounds sound a bit alike, so it's really, you're just going to have time and patience. If you ever get him, you can just unlock his sounds by moving him up and down and all that stuff. Now, about the price for them, they should have lowered it to at least like $50. When he first came out for $80, I was really I really wanted to get him, but like at the same time, I was trying to get all the other stuff like the Pachysord, the Plazio Charge. I was saving up for most of the stuff that was going to start coming out in November, because by August, most of the Dino Charge toys were, the Dino Charge toy line was about to end, and then Dino Supercharge was going to start like a few months later. So really, I was trying to save up, and when this guy came out, I was just like, oh lord. Like, what am I going to do? And if I get this guy, then I won't be able to afford the Plazio Charger or all the other stuff that's coming out in November. So really, it was a harsh choice. But at the end of the day, I did end up getting him, but a few months later. So yeah, that was why this review was a little late, as I explained earlier. So if you collect Power Ranger toys, this guy is definitely a great pickup. And so guys, that was my review of the Power Rangers Dino Charge Rumble and Roar T-Rex Zord. Thanks for watching, guys, and this was Roberto from Ranger Mania, signing out.